Today I'm installing a Mach 1 style front lip. Got this one off LMR, like 60 bucks or something. It was cheap. This is sitting on there with cheapo Harbor Freight clamps because none of the holes lined up, as I kind of figured would be the case. But I mean, so far it looks good. I've got it held in place kind of where I need it to be. Obviously this side needs some tweaking, but I'll start on that side and work my way around. I know it fits, I just need to get it somewhat centered. Hold it in place with clamps, drill the holes, and then put the pins in. Easy stuff like that. Alright, so I got a couple of the holes drilled and got it in. It's mostly flush. We're gonna run into a little bit of issues here. This is where it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna have to pull this out and get it flush on each edge. It's not gonna be perfect. I didn't expect it to be. And what I can tell is that from this angle, from up here, you're not gonna see it. But I'm gonna pull this out to this edge, get this as close to here, hold it with two hands, try and drill it with, I'm gonna hold it with my knee in a hand and try and drill it with my other hand. And just try and even out. I'm gonna average the two corners, make it look as good as possible, then drill the hole and drill the pins in it. Still no holes lined up, unfortunately, but yeah, what can you expect for 60 bucks? All right, so this side's done. I'm gonna go ahead and point out something on the other side to save you a little bit of time. Make sure you got some tin snips on hand. And you're gonna wanna go ahead and do a little bit of trimming before you put it on there. I got two on that other side. I got two about here with my pins, and I didn't have much room to pull this down and work with. But if you're watching this before you do yours, save yourself some time and go ahead and trim. You see, like, there's a lip under there. This little lip, they interfere. I thought that I could push it in a little bit further, but it just looks dumb. It sticks out. Go ahead and just all the way up to the end of it here, trim like a good quarter to half an inch out. I just started about like right here, just went all the way down to it, to where the little bump ends, and then trimmed it out and tucked it up in nice. Just a little thing, but it looks terrible. Cutting that little bit out lets it sink in more. Well, let's get to work on this side. All right, install is done. Like I said, I had to re-drill every hole and do a little bit of trimming on the backside, but all in all, I think it looks really good for as cheap as it was. Fitment is all right, not the greatest. One thing I will recommend is don't use the push pins that, I don't know what, the trim clips that they provide, the ones with the plastic screw. They're absolutely garbage. So I recommend going to Advanced Auto and picking up a set of the old school style with the ribs on the edges that push in better. I found those to be much easier. I had some in my garage. I used an entire bag of them and threw all theirs in the trash. But yeah, for 60 bucks, not bad. I probably haven't showed much of this car at all yet, but this is a 99 I picked up recently. Has a 36,000 or 32,000 original miles. Yeah, 32,000 original miles. It's stock, mostly stock. I'm not sure what kit they put on this to lower it. Maybe it's just old and squished, but it needs new tires. I might put different wheels on it, who knows. But biggest thing that I'm going to do to it is I have an entire Terminator blower takeoff, and so at some point I'll make a video of installing that and then tuning it. As of right now, I'm just going to drive it. Maybe I'll throw some long tube headers and a decent flowing exhaust on it, but in the meantime it runs and drives fine. There's nothing messing it up yet. I'm gonna drive to work a few more months, and then I want to save up a little bit of time and money, and I have my other shit box running good that I can take to work more often. I'll put the blower on this